All right, so initially I was just gonna make a kind of what's in my bag video and just talk about some of my core gear. And then when I started laying stuff out, I was realizing a lot of my core gear is from a company called Ulanzi. And just like most of the other companies, they're also gonna have a Black Friday deal. I believe it's gonna be about 20% off, up to 25% off on some of certain products. But I just wanted to go through with you guys some of the core stuff that I've been using. And some of these products are unique, so maybe you'll be able to find something new here that you might be able to use on your video shoot. And I actually told Ulanzi that I'm gonna be making a video mostly about their products. And I was like, are you guys willing to give away something for one of my viewers? And they're like, yeah, how about a tripod? So I'm not exactly sure which one we're gonna give away. I'm not sure if it's gonna be this one, the VideoGo, or the all new tree root one. I'll check back with them. But we are gonna be giving away a tripod for one of you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned to this video and you see how you're gonna be able to win it. And of course, everything I'm gonna be talking about in this video will be linked down below. So let's get right into it. Now, the first thing I use on all of my gear is this right here, the F38 mount. Now, this is an Arca Swiss mount. And the one thing I like about it is that, again, if you're in an ecosystem, it makes it super simple to go in and out of different tripods, different gimbals, different things where you have the F38 mount attached to. Now, having that quick release mounting system makes things super simple. So all you have to do is get a bunch of these plates and you can hook them up to a bunch of different gear you have. Some of them are already like integrated into the tripod, so you don't have to worry about buying the plate. But if you have your own type of devices, like for instance, I have the gimbal with a DJI plate. Now I can just toss the quick release plate on top of that. Then I can have my camera be set up for a quick release camera on my gimbal, which means I'm able to take my camera here, slide it on. I can lock it in place if I need to. Then once I'm done using the gimbal, quick release this off, and then I can go handheld. Push it into the TT38. Now I can go from that handle over into this right here, which is really cool. I can slide it in right there at the very bottom. And here you go. I have a cage for my camera. I'm able to hook up a bunch of F22 mounts, pop it off, straight onto a tripod. This is the VideoGo tripod. Works on this one. Toss it onto the tree root tripod. Works right there. And here I have a belt mount. I can hook it onto my belt mount, which is normally on my hip. And that was the first thing I wanted to talk about, because if you aren't in an ecosystem yet of mounts or quick releases, highly recommend this one, the F38 quick release mount from Ulanzi. Next what we'll talk about is coming back to this right here, which is called the quick release half cage. And it's actually a universal half cage. Again, you just need the quick release mount, the F38 mount here at the very bottom, or the plate to work with the mount here. But what's nice is that it has the F22 mounts on the side, and this thing folds up. So it's really cool. And then stores really small and slim. Tighten it down just like that. Drop your camera inside, and there you go. Now you have a cage, a little half cage for your camera. I like to use this if I don't want to bring a gimbal, but I still want a little extra support here on the side. So if I want to do little slow motion shots here, and also carrying your gear around makes it nice and easy carrying it like this. The F22 mounts are these smaller rail mounts that Ulanzi has. And the cool thing about this one is that it is a magnetic phone mount that you can use here at the very top. Okay, once that's on and you adjust it so you don't see your lens here at the very top, you can now shoot horizontal with your main camera and then vertical on your phone. That way you can pump out a lot more content in vertical format on all the social medias. Next we'll talk about is an accessory for the DJI Pocket 3. Now, if you carry your pocket like this and you don't have the attachments here at the very bottom and you don't have the creator combo, which comes with that mini tripod, then it'll just be bare like this. And if you were to stand it up, it's just not as stable as you would like it to be. Now, what Ulanzi made is a two-piece part, which is an adapter here at the very bottom, which goes in USB-C. That allows you to now move your USB-C port here to the back. Now you can actually hook this up to your pocket. Also, you can get the little mini tripod that works on the very bottom of it, and you can stand it up and then plug in your USB here on the very back while your pocket is standing instead of having to lay it down. Now from the mini tripod on the pocket to one that's a little bit bigger, this was the TT38. What's really cool about this one, like as you just saw right there, is whips open. Throw your camera right here on the very top, lock it in the front, bring in the legs, and now you can vlog with this camera and this tripod just like so. This thing is really cool, but if you want to go even bigger, they have the VideoGo tripod. They also have another kind of smaller compact one. But since they released this one right here, which is the tree root tripod, this is the one I've been using a lot because it's only a little bit bigger than those smaller ones. But this thing, as far as the build quality and how much it can hold, definitely is a lot more robust than the smaller ones. The one thing that's really cool about the tree root one is that you don't necessarily have to have the Ulanzi plate. This thing works with about 90% of all the other Arca-Swiss plates out there. So you can drop on almost any plate and it'll work with this tripod head. I actually have a full video on just this tripod. So if you guys want to see that one, I'll link that above as well as down below in the video description. But if you're carrying around a lot of gear, a lot heavier set of gear, then you can pick up this one from Ulanzi, which is called the VideoFast tripod. And the reason why it's called the VideoFast is because all you do is pull up these levers here and you can lift up this tripod just like this, lock the legs in place. Again, toss on the plate, the quick release plate on top of this tripod, and then you can just slide your camera on here. Of course, this looks pretty small. Definitely meant to hold a lot more gear on this heavier set tripod. This is the tripod I'll normally use if I do shoot other events where I'll have more of a stationary tripod with a longer, probably 70 to 200 lens on there. This tripod paired with this hydraulic head is a beast of a system, mainly because you can also adjust and micro adjust the tilt as well as the pan on this head. And of course, the light setup, all carbon fiber. And finally, we'll talk about this right here, which is a suction cup mount. If you guys have seen a bunch of my videos where I'm mounting things like action cameras, this is the Action 5. I'll hook up 360 cameras to my car. The one thing I am always cautious about is this suction going to be strong enough? Ulanzi and FallCam, they make this setup right here, which is an extremely heavy duty suction cup mounting system. They have a full system that will mount your mirrorless cameras. Normally hook it up to the roof of my car and get that shot right behind the driver. And there it is, guys, just a bunch of Ulanzi gear that I've actually been using. This is stuff that's normally in and out of my bag all the time. Now, to be eligible to win one of these tripods, my giveaways are pretty simple. Of course, you have to like this video. Make sure you guys are also subscribed to my channel. Next, make sure you guys follow us both on Instagram. My Instagram will be right over here. Ulanzi's will be right over here. Next, in the comment section down below, let me know of all the gear here that you guys have seen. Was there something new that you've never seen before? Or is there something that you really want to try out? Is it something like a car mount or this right here, the half cage mount? I think this is really cool. Is there something new that you saw in this video that you might want to try out? Let me know what that product is down below in the comment section. I'm going to be picking a winner from the comment section down below within the first 72 hours of this video going live. And if you guys come after 72 hours and you want to know who won, make sure you guys check out the pinned comment as well as in the video description. I'll make sure it's listed in there. Like I said before, all the products will be linked down below in the video description. And if you guys got some value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. This is Ultra Nastasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.